The folder exists. The notes are thorough. The plan is nearly ready. The audience is zero. I do not stop you from starting. I convince you that you are not ready yet, and you do the rest. This video is for the man who has been preparing for something for longer than he wants to admit, and who cannot explain why the launch date keeps moving. What if readiness is not a condition you reach? What if it is a target I keep moving so you never have to find out what happens when you actually ship? Before this ends, I will give you one move that breaks the loop today. Not a system, not a plan, one move that requires you to stop preparing and do the thing. I am going to walk you through exactly how the preparation trap works, where you handed me control, and what the loop has cost you in real time. You have a folder. You know exactly which one. It has been open for longer than you want to say out loud. It is full. It is organized. It is evidence of a serious person doing serious work. And it has produced nothing that anyone outside your own head has encountered. That is not an accident. That is my design. Your preparation is my favorite hiding place, and I am going to tell you exactly why I built it there. The mechanism is simple. Every time a real deadline appears, I give you the relief of research instead, and you accept it because research feels like progress, costs nothing, and cannot fail. The second tab you opened instead of publishing the first draft, that was the consent move, and you called it due diligence. If research were actually the problem, finishing the plan would end the loop. Ask yourself why it has not. Before I show you the mechanism, I want you to understand what preparation actually does for me, and it is not what you think. Napoleon Hill wrote about a man who drifts not because he is lazy, but because he is busy without direction. Visible activity, no definiteness of purpose. That is the trap at its most elegant, and preparation is its most sophisticated form. The drifter is not on the couch. He is at the desk. He is working. He just is not producing anything the world can touch. Here is what research gives you. Novelty. The sensation of forward movement. A mild completion signal every time you finish a section of notes or close a tab with new information absorbed. The brain registers it as productive engagement. It cannot distinguish between preparing to build and building. That is what I use. Symbolic correspondence only, but accurate enough to matter. Every research session gives you the reward of the launched product without requiring you to produce it. You have read the books. You know the theory. You could teach this material. You have not applied it. That gap is not an information problem. That is where I live. There is a voice inside you that does not say quit. It says not yet. It says once more. It says almost. Hill called it the other self, the internal negotiator that converts every real commitment signal into a further preparation requirement. It does not argue against the launch. It simply asks for one more week of data, one more round of refinement, one more condition to satisfy before the risk becomes acceptable. And you comply because the request sounds reasonable. Because you value doing this right. Finishing the plan does not end the loop because the loop's reward is the research, not the result. The payoff fires before anything ships. That is why the folder keeps growing and the audience stays at zero. If you already know what to do, and you do, what exactly are you still waiting to find out? The threshold for ready is not fixed. I move it. Here is exactly when and how. Every time you approached readiness, I moved the threshold 3 steps forward and you followed. You finished the plan. Then you needed the audience. You built the audience. Then you needed the product refined. You refined the product. Then you needed the timing. The timing has not arrived. This is not a coincidence. This is the mechanism running correctly. The threshold moves because arrival would require exposure. And exposure is what the loop exists to prevent. Not failure specifically. Exposure. The moment something you made enters the world, it can be assessed. It can be found lacking. It can be ignored. The folder prevents all of that by keeping the potential intact and the verdict permanently deferred. You have moved the threshold at least 3 times on whatever you are preparing right now. You know the sequence? Name it. Here is the consent moment. The second tab opened instead of publishing the first draft. That was it. Not a dramatic decision, not a conscious surrender, a small move in the direction of more information instead of more commitment. You called it due diligence. I called it Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then the month after that. Hill was clear about this. The other self does not need a dramatic victory. It only needs the small ones. One crack in the decision, one detour into research. Hypnotic rhythm handles the rest. Repetition hardens the pattern until the tab opens automatically. Until preparation is not a choice you make, but a posture you inhabit. You set the threshold. You kept moving it. That is the consent. If the threshold cannot be reached by preparing, what is the only move that actually ends the loop? I want to show you what this has cost, not in abstract potential, but in specific time. The number is worse than you want it to be. How long has the folder been open? 6 months? A year? Longer? Do not round down. The man who has been planning his business for 14 months has 0 customers. Not because the plan is incomplete, but because the plan replaced the customers. Every question the market would have answered in week 2 is still unanswered in month 14, because the plan felt like a safer place to look for the answer than the market did. The lifter has adjusted his program 4 times. The first consistent month has not happened. The program is excellent. The execution log is empty. The gym bag has been packed and unpacked more times than the number of completed sessions. The professional has been preparing for the promotion conversation for 2 years. His manager does not know he wants it. Every preparation session ends with a reason to wait for better timing. The timing has not arrived because he controls the timing, which means the timing will never arrive on its own. You know which corridor this is for you. You have been almost ready for a specific amount of time. Name the number. Do not round down. Here is the hidden payoff I have been keeping from you. Nothing launched means nothing failed. The folder protects your potential from being tested, which means it stays perfect, uncollapsed, still capable of everything. I give you that feeling in exchange for the launch, and you take the deal every time because perfect potential feels better than a flawed result. Every man you respect in your field launched before he was ready, because readiness was never the variable. Exposure was. They chose exposure. You chose the folder. If you already know the cost, and you do now, what does it mean that the loop is still running? That question has one answer. And the answer is not about discipline or motivation. It is about what I gave you in exchange for the launch date. I gave you the feeling of potential in exchange for the act of commitment. That is the transaction. You hold the preserved potential. I hold the launch date. As long as that exchange is active, the loop runs. It does not need my attention. It runs on the reward I built into the preparation itself. Potential that is never tested stays perfect. I profit from that perfection. The folder is not protecting you from failure. It is protecting you from finding out. And the difference between those two things is the entire distance between where you are and where you intended to be. Definiteness of purpose, Hill's term, plain meaning, does not require readiness. It requires selection. Pick the direction, move in it. The rest is noise. It is not a destination you research your way toward. It is a standing, operational condition. It does not wait for the folder to be complete. It makes the folder irrelevant. You do not have a preparation problem. You have a commitment problem. The folder is the evidence. Definiteness does not live in the folder. Here is Hill's confession, the one he built the whole framework around. The other self cannot negotiate with a mind that has already committed. Definiteness closes the door the other self enters through. The preparation loop only functions in the absence of that commitment, which means the exit is not a better plan. It is the decision to act on the incomplete one. The loop is still running because the exchange is still active. You still hold the preserved potential. I still hold the launch date. There is one move that breaks the exchange today. It is uncomfortable. It is specific. I will give it to you now. This is not a system. It is not a morning routine. It is not another framework to research before you apply it. It is a single move that targets the exact mechanism we just walked through, because the only thing that breaks a hardened preparation loop is premature exposure, which is the one thing the loop exists to prevent. You already know which project this dare is for. You thought of it before I finished the sentence. That is the one. First, identify the project where the folder has been open the longest. Not the one you feel most confident about, the one that has been almost ready the longest. Second, publish, send, or submit the most complete version that currently exists. Not the ready version, the version that exists right now. The draft, the plan, the pitch, whatever's in the folder. Third, do it before you close this tab. Not tonight, not after one more pass. Before you close this tab. The discomfort you feel right now is the loop trying to restart. The other self is already generating a reason why this particular project is different. Why this dare does not apply here. Why one more round of preparation is genuinely warranted in this case. That is not caution. That is the mechanism I described for the last 12 minutes running exactly as designed. Definiteness of purpose does not ask whether you are ready. It asks whether you have decided. You have been deciding for months. The folder is proof of the decision you have been postponing. The loop survives in the dark. The moment something you made enters the world, it becomes contestable. It becomes real. It becomes something I cannot use against you anymore. I cannot operate in contested space. That is my limitation, and it is the only one I have ever had. Close the tabs. Ship the thing that already exists.